years, Larry Butler won the first World Match Play at Blackpool, and I was there in the commentary box on that occasion. Probably the greatest moment in Larry's career. But if he were to go on and win this match and then go on to take this title, I'm sure he'd be saying yes, at least it matches that particular occasion. And the way he's playing this week, having qualified not only for this event at this stage of this event, 60. But also the World Grand Prix in a few weeks' time, means that he won't be lacking confidence. But he's got the most formidable opponent you could imagine,
99.
in Scott Mitchell.
'59.
58-year-old now, Larry Butler. He was merely 37 when he won that event at the Winter Gardens all those years ago. And
60.
Like all of us, just looking a little bit older. Same moustache, just a different colour, that's all. From Dayton, Ohio, USA.
140.
Yes, good 140. Scott Mitchell, 45 years of age, reigning BDO World Champion, Lakeside Champion. And a great ambassador as well. Wonderful man. Yes, well done. We've already mentioned them before.
Larry, you require
brilliant
62.
180 then from Butler, sets up 62, and this an indication of how he can play. Now tops
42.
So
Scott,
Mitchell 102. 68 left.
46.
So 20 now for Larry Butler to hold his throw. Very quick these sets can be over, so important to hold your throw and then hope. Yes, hope that you can hit.
And the first leg, Larry Butler. Second leg is Scott to throw first.
Saw him win the British Open last year and really threw well in that competition up at Bridlington, not a million miles up the road from here. Mitchell, wonderful year, as I was saying, 2014.
83.
Culminating in the start of a brilliant 2015.
$125. 60.
Rock solid, and that's what makes him the player he is and the number 3 seed for this competition. Well, Larry's spreading them about there, and not to the greatest of effect, I have to say.
$100.
So looking likely to level up Scott Mitchell.
100. Scott, you require 76.
Lovely first dart, double 8. Yes, solid finish that. Rock solid.
Third leg, it's Larry to throw first.
Now then,
Game on.
Butler throwing first for the set. Very few people have the experience that this man has of big time
100.
darts here in the UK and of course back home in the States.
100.
Quite happy to settle himself and throw in his own good time.
140.
Yes, well, you're standing up, sir. And so are these two players on the hockey, because they really do love the darts. Well, we all do, don't we? But it'd be rather a lot for me to stand up all day. I'll stay seated if you don't mind. But my love of the darts is none the less as a result.
85.
Jerky throw that one, Larry. The old shoulder went round then like throwing a discus. You see, that's what makes players great. He throws that one and then puts the next two in treble 20 without a flicker.
$100. $43.
Yes, and a cringe as that one swung to the right. Well, it didn't really swing, but it resembled it, didn't it? Now double four for Butler. Oh, well, the shoulder went into that, but it wins him the set. It goes in, and Larry Butler
It's Scott to throw first. Game on.
has the lead. Great Pool Pirates fan, this man, and a 180 there from Scott Mitchell. It was Larry Butler who got one in the opening leg of the last set. It's Mitchell who's got one in the opener of this.
60. $95.
And as he goes past, you'll see on his left sleeve DW. There it is at 43 and hash 43, and that's Darcy Ward, the Aussie Speedway rider who rides for Poole, but he was riding in an event in Poland, was involved in an accident and has been paralysed. And it's a sad, sad story, but people like Scott and many others are giving him whatever support they can in whatever way they can to help him cope in his adversity. So that's great, although it's sad that it has to be.
100.
If perchance you're watching, Darcy, we wish you
126.
well, mate.
$86.
86 leaves tops. Kicked off with a 180. And just 40 left after 12 hours.
140.
But Butler hanging on in there, won't give this leg up without a scrap. And should Mitchell miss, should he miss,
20.
then Butler, with that brilliant throw a moment ago,
61.
is ready to hit. And this could be an important moment in this match if he wins this against the throw. Two darts at double 18 for a lead against the darts. Lovely marker. Fancy it, surely. Maybe should have released it sooner.
43.
Maybe.
Scott, you require 20.
We'll never know. So double 10 for Mitchell. Yes, got the itch, Mitch, and he got it in the end. No messing.
It's Larry to throw first.
So
Game
still all legs with throw, but that one might have been so different. Well, I made a list of 35 titles for Larry Butler over the years, and well, Mitchell will be well on his way to that, I should think.
100. Seven. 80.
Plenty of Japanese here to support the ladies playing in this tournament, but of course not on the hockey today.
100.
So enjoy the fair, join in the fun.
$85. $123.
Great darts there from Butler, and leaves him 161, which is an outshot, as you know.
81.
So
Larry,
he might yet
161.
equalise. If not with this visit, then who knows? If he can leave it handy, the one after it. 77, so it's 84 left. I would have thought, yes, that's right, double 18 he wants, that's fair enough, yeah. He's not the first player to go for treble 16 on 84. $75 left, Scott, so one would have thought treble 17.
97. Larry, you require 36.
So to level up here in this second set, and who knows, if he does level this up and then put in a big effort in the next, we could be on the verge of a major shock.
Yes, that's game shot.
Well, it's 1-1 in this set, and the trend continues, each leg going with throw.
Game on. $100.
Timely treble 20 saves the day. Three-figure score in the shape of a ton.
$100.
Ton for ton.
$140.
Well, good darts that from Mitchell. Scotty dog biting. But Butler doesn't flinch.
100.
Comes back with a ton, so who knows? This leg so
140.
important, and Mitchell knows and provides the darts to suit the occasion, and surely on his way to winning the set. But this man's been around long enough to know it doesn't
91.
always go to plan.
Scott, you require
So
120.
try and hang on in there and stay as close to Mitchell as he can. 61 left. That's 11 left. So double 4 for the set in a mo.
140.
Great darts, and that's what I mean by hanging on in there and hoping, because he's within striking distance if Mitchell misses double four, sorry. Single 8, double 4. So long since I did my 2 times table. 65 years ago, I think. There we are.
And the second set.
1 set all. Every leg so far with throw. You might say predictable, but there have been moments when
first leg,
otherwise might have been the case.
Game on.
The first leg of that particular set, Butler had a chance to win it.
100.
Well, there's an array of lovely signatures. Put a little picture alongside each one, frame it, and you've got a nice little
59.
piece of memorabilia there. Yes, Mitchell throwing well, Butler
60.
just behind him. It's a good game. It's interesting that Butler's 9-dart average is less than his. You wouldn't think that possible, but apparently it is. So 180, and suddenly Scott Mitchell just opens up a little bit of daylight in this leg, and I think Butler will be concerned, and he's responding in. Oh, fantastic, fantastic! That's experience personified in the shape of Larry Butler. Bald eagle he may be, but not
92.
Not
Larry
by any means
161.
done for. Old wise man. Those were his words, not mine.
64. Scott, you require 170.
Cracking leg, this really is a cracking leg, because Butler has had to battle 180 against a 180 to stay in contention.
140.
And there, that 140 is brilliant. I know it leaves 30, but Mitchell was quite happy with that situation. Double 15's quite within his range, but Butler might have something to say about that anyway. 7. He now needs, he wants double 18. Oh, that would have been a tremendous finish. Oh, he so needed that double 18, and now Mitchell. Yes, there you are. He got the 140 that sets up that double 15, and the quality of Mitchell in that leg really came to the fore. In fairness, the quality of Butler, the only difference between them was that one dart that Butler threw at double 18, and it just wasn't really good enough.
24.
Now then, this is one of the better games, definitely. If 17 darts is the longest leg, and it is twice, then it shows 85. That we've got a really good standard of arrows here. What the Butler saw. Treble 20. And another one. He waited, he stepped to one side, and what the Butler saw was another treble 20. Brilliant 140. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky there, Scott Mitchell. Yeah, well, 50% is more than acceptable. 1 in 2 darts at a double going in.
100.
And trading blows very nicely indeed. I'd sense this would be a good game, and a good game it is. When you think that Larry Butler, in qualifying for the Grand Slam of darts, defeated, amongst others, the #1 BDO player Glenn Durrant. He's quite capable of beating anybody, and with darts like that he could certainly get himself back in contention in this set. 1 set all. Is it going to be 1 leg all? That double 18 which denied him just a few minutes ago, the previous leg.
36.
He'll surely be closer to it this time.
Yes,
you don't get closer than that. It's 1 leg all. That's breaks of throwing successive legs, and now Butler throwing for the for the set. Sorry, 1 set all, 1 leg all. 140 for Larry Butler. Watch Mitchell respond. Watch Mitchell respond.
100.
Just the ton. Thought there'd be more after that first start.
$96.
Striking for the States. Old ambassador Larry Butler. Legendary dart player against the reigning world champion, the magnificent, the marvellous Scott Mitchell. Yes, that's the support that he's got in the audience.
57.
So far away from home. It's a bit of a trek for Scott Mitchell as well, from Dorset. Wouldn't want to walk it.
140.
Some game, this. It may not be played at pace, but it's played with purpose.
Scott, you require 161.
Terrific.
93. Larry, you
To
require
leave himself on
108.
68, and now Butler 108. I think he'll go the 19s route. I was saying earlier, he first did this in Blackpool in 94. I remember he introduced me to it, but he's actually gone a different way. Gone the 18s, which is fair enough because it's Shanghai on 18s. And he got this double 18 a moment ago.
72.
More debate over 108, and I'm
Scott,
not
you require
being a poet,
68.
than any other finish I know. That's double 16. Gotta get it.
52.
Now then, for the set, Butler 3 darts in his hand for double 18. Got it last leg to stay in the set. Now then, what an opportunity for the 58-year-old American to go ahead. Would you believe it? The #3 seed now in trouble as he trails by 2 sets to 1 to Larry Butler, qualifier, but a qualifier with a history behind him. Yes, long in years, but also long even in achievement. And still mixing it with men much, much younger. And you don't mix it with champions without being able to play darts like that. His 3rd maximum. Five in all in the match, and there's a first sign of a pulled dart there by Mitchell, and that's always a sign of any player who's just beginning to feel it a bit.
$83.
Champions are made of stern stuff, and
60.
Scott Mitchell's a champion. So far, far from over yet, folks.
100.
And again, a terrific last dart. It's a wonderful game, this, when you're playing well. Ask any player. And Butler playing probably as well now as he has for a long time.
83.
You're going to love him at Wolverhampton, I know they are.
138.
Oh, treble 18 would have given him double 12.
98.
But 98 leaves him on tops after just 12 arrows. And to win this leg against the throw really does put Butler in a very, very strong position.
58.
Not an unassailable one. That won't happen till perchance he wins the match. But it puts him in a very, very strong one.
Yes, that's game.
2-1 up, 1-0 up in legs. And now throwing first. And this one is for a famous victory. And the right to take on Madars Razma of Latvia in the second round. Quality game, 95 against 93.3.
45.
And now Mitchell discernibly struggling. Had the pull dart a few moments ago. Struggling now to strike the form that he was displaying earlier in the contest.
Well,
100's okay, but really needed more. He's 80 behind Mitchell. And Butler knows that the eagle is waiting here to pounce on his prey.
96.
Good 96 to leave 180. Now 356. 100 again from Mitchell. Only 76 behind, but Butler with the darts. That's the important thing. And he knows now that here, even a ton would be magic. More likely.
90.
Well, 90'll do. Halved his score. 90 left. Can Mitchell strike such that he's within striking range, if you see what I mean? And that says it all. That's what happens when the pressure's really on. And Butler now 90 for a famous victory. Could go for another one of those. No, he's not. Well, 25 50. Left 65. He was looking for treble 11 double 16 there, wasn't he? That's a great first dart for Mitchell. Could do with a big score yet.
100.
Only a ton. They haven't been enough in this leg, have they?
40.
And so 40 for Butler. A big, big moment, even in this man's long and illustrious career, to take out the reigning world champion in the World Masters.
20.
He can't do it. Now Mitchell, which way is he going to go on 115? Scott Mitchell, more than capable of taking this out and stay alive and take this match yet further. 96 left. Double 18 for Mitchell. Oh, I said champions were made of stern stuff, and I honestly felt he was going to get that and keep this match alive.
20.
Butler then 2-1 up in sets, 1-0 up in legs, and this dart for double 10 could be the one that wins him the game. Double 5.
10.
Back again comes Mitchell. Surely won't miss this time.
36.
Darts for a double to win the match galore from Butler. How it can desert you when the big moment comes.
Okay,
and how it can suddenly change as Mitchell stays alive.
Third leg, it's
So
to throw first.
this leg for Mitchell, throwing first, is not a match-winning leg. It's a match-saving leg yet again. But in saving it, he could then go on to win it. Because you just sense that Butler, for all his vast experience, might yet have had his chance.
$62.
Great first start, but what a disappointing follow-up. There's 103 years of dart player on that stage, and they're giving us a game and a half.
$41.
Well, Larry.
$100.
Yes, Butler's first visit was 62, so I think there might be an adjustment on the score here, but we'll keep you posted, folks.
135.
It might be academic anyway, because Mitchell now on 66. We'll be back in a moment to take possibly this fourth set.
62.
And
Scott, you require 66.
you know what that means? It's going to go all the way, if he does, into the deciding set. Tops he wants.
46.
Just a little too far south. So Highway 66 didn't work for Mitchell, but Butler, how he'd love to be on it himself right now.
57. Scott, you require 20.
He's surely going to get this. Surely, that first dart's such a magic marker.
No score.
Couldn't have missed it. One felt. Got the luxury of having another go, of course. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Just in case you get another go, Larry, you never know. Yes, he's got the double 10. And that's the fourth set, so into the deciding set we go. Larry Butler has the darts in what is a crucial match in this entire tournament, because both these players have history, but they want to build on that history. And they want to build on that history here in Hull this weekend. Not next week, not next month, not January, now. So, and only one of them can.
85. $100.
Well, the point in a game when a ton is a sweet sound. Yes, the 180s and the 140s even better, but when the nerves, you're trying to control the nerves as well as the dart.
95.
When that situation arises, then it's just nice to hear 100.
100.
Such as then. 257, 261, 2-2, 0-0 in legs. It couldn't get much closer, could it, folks? It's real good fun. It was Mitchell pulling a dart a couple of sets ago. Now it's Larry Butler showing it there. That discus throw again. Look at that, 26 tons for Mitchell. 32, 34 three-figure scores. And Butler with 26. But still very much part of this match at 2 sets all. Couldn't be closer, could it? Even on the averages. Ton 40 for Butler. Timely one.
43.
Could have done without.
Larry, you require 77.
And his expression showed that all too well. 62 left. 52 left, up for 20.
45.
Knowing he'll be back as Mitchell could be back in trouble soon. He's survived match
85.
points against him.
Larry, you
4 or 5.
32.
Some 5, 6, 7 minutes ago.
Yes,
And now he's going to have to
Larry Butler
come back again.
It's Scott to throw first. Game on.
He came from a leg down in the last set to wrest it from the American. He's going to have to do the same to deny the American a victory again.
$100.
Well, there are 50 states in America, and I know the one that Butler's in at the moment. It's a nervous state. So that's 51, I guess.
95.
But he's hiding it well. Hiding it well. As to is Mitchell, of course.
130.
They train and practice for these moments. I say train. Wait for these moments to arrive. Hold your nerve. It's as important as anything.
100.
Never easy. Never to be taken for granted. And it's one of the reasons why I admire so many professional dart players who almost relish the challenge.
41.
Chance for Mitchell here then. Well, a good 140 producing to leave 66. Route 66 again for Mitchell. Missed it last time he attempted it, but this time, who knows?
100.
Well, 130's gettable.
Scott, you require 66.
Double 18 to level up at 1 leg all. Oh, it might have gone in, but it ricocheted into double 4. So 28 left.
Larry, you
Now
require
then,
130.
treble 20. If he can get treble 20 with one of his first two darts and a single with the other, he'll go for the bull. He's got that. He may go for that again for double 5. Double 5 for the match. Oh, next door he goes back to 130 in the wrong house. Oh, so dramatic. 28 once double 7. Not easy, but for Mitchell it is.
Scott Mitchell.
A precious moment for Scott Mitchell, that. Would you believe it? Larry can smile. That double 5, the match-winning dart, went in double 12. Oh dear, but credit to Mitchell, that double 7 could so easily have messed that
57.
up. But into the double it went. And only 57, already 60 on the board. And is this where Mitchell... Oh, it's a great 140. What a time to take a lead of 83. $93. 93, great last treble 18. He's using the entire board there. So that gives Butler a chance now. Mitchell kicks off with 140, but follows it up with 45, which is an opportunity, therefore, for Butler to reassess, or should I say, reassemble himself, and he does so magnificently to gain a lead of 99. But once again, brilliant darts from Mitchell. 140, 45, 140. And this leg really is as competitive and as evenly matched as you could expect.
100.
1-1, 2-2. Best of 3 legs.
100.
It is a decider. It is a nerve-wracking moment for every supporter of Scotty Dog, of Bald Eagle Butler. 1-1-7. 97 left. Treble 19 leaves tops for the match. He's got another goal. Just south. Just south. So close. Now Mitchell. 76. 68, he's got to go 18 ball. He's got to go the ball route. That was a bad first start from Mitchell, and he knows it should have been in 16 at least. And now a chance for Butler again. He's had 7 or 8 darts at a double to win this match. Is this going to be the time that he does it? It is a famous victory on a magnificent night for Larry Butler. His story continues. Oh yes, the 58-year-old American has managed in the end to finish off one of the favourites for this competition. Scott Mitchell